Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Delaney, and for today's video we are going to be doing a makeup collection video, and for this episode we are going to be doing lip glosses and liquid lipsticks. So I found out my lip collection is too big to do in one video. I didn't think I had that many lip products. But it turns out I actually do. So I'm actually decluttering as I go. So for this video, it's gonna be a little different than my other collection videos in the past, just because I will be decluttering at the same time. It's not something I normally do on my channel, but I needed to declutter my lip stuff. I mean, honestly, I reach for the same thing every day and my collection was just getting too big. And in the next video, part 2, which is not this one, this is part 1, hi. We're going to be doing the bullet lipsticks and my lip liners. So yeah, this is part 1, and so if you're interested in watching my lip gloss and my liquid lipsticks collection video and declutter, then keep on watching. All right, here I have every lip gloss that is in my collection, and it seems really overwhelming, and I'm really glad I'm gonna declutter as I go, just because I have a lot of the same kind. Also, if you hear some crinkling in the background, that's my dog playing with his toy, so try not to mind that. But let's start going over everything, because I do seem to have more than I thought I did when I went through my drawers. So we're starting out with an item we've seen from a BoxyCharm. This is the Jouer Cosmetics lip gloss, and this is in the shade Broadway. It's like this scarlet brick kind of color, and it's really pretty. It's just not really a shade that I wear often, and it's really hyper pigmented. It's just not a shade that I really wear very often, and for that reason, I'm gonna have to declutter it. Also, it's not my absolute favorite formula, if I can remember correctly, but I'm not gonna swatch everything in this video because it would take absolutely forever. But yeah, it's pretty true to color and it's really pigmented. So this is gonna be my first in the declutter pile. So I'm gonna put all the ones I'm gonna keep in this little drawer here, because this is my little lip gloss drawer, and if I could confine it to one little thing, that would be absolutely wonderful. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in the declutter. So next up, we have something a little bit newer to the collection, and these are from Maybelline. This is the Lifter Gloss, and this is an amazing lip gloss. I, as you can see, have repurchased the same shade. This is in the shade Moon. This shade is absolutely gorgeous, very neutral pink, and has like a subtle shimmer to it. It's so stunning. And it also has hyaluronic acid in it, which actually, I usually put this on before I go to bed because I wake up and my lips are still hydrated. So I absolutely love these. I'm gonna keep it in my collection forever, at least for the near future, because this is amazing. Also, these are so the price of these is perfect. It's a drugstore lip product. I feel like they're about $8 a piece. I can check and put it up on the screen for you, but it's just such a deal. So both of these I'm keeping. I actually am almost done with one of them. This one is getting real empty. It's kind of hard to tell in the package, but one is definitely more empty than the other one. But I'm super excited about those. That was a great find from Target. And they are actually a dupe, in my opinion, for Miss Fenty. This is the Fenty Gloss Bomb, and this was the OG one that I tried. I absolutely love this gloss. This is in Fussy. This shade is a very similar kind of pinky nude color and just has this beautiful shimmer, and it makes your lips look plump and juicy and gorgeous, and it smells like cherry candy, and I absolutely love it. This is $18, I believe, retail price for the full size lip gloss, and I have repurchased the full size. I mean, as you can see, I have a lot of the Fenty ones. This is probably my favorite gloss formula ever, second only to now the Lifter Gloss, but I think that this shade is actually a dupe. So we have Fussy and we have Moon from the Lifter Gloss, and absolutely beautiful, very similar feel on the lips, not sticky, and has a gorgeous natural shine to it. But I will say that if you want sparkly and a little bit more of a juicy effect, the Fenty really does have that luxurious kind of look and feel to it. So highly recommend those. So I'm gonna keep, let's see, I'm gonna throw away this one just because it is so empty. Like, this is the first gloss bomb I've ever got, and it's just really well loved and really well used. So I think it's time for her to go because she's just on her last leg. All right, so next up for Fenty, we have another mini of Fussy. And this actually came in the holiday set for last year, and it's pretty full still, so I'm gonna keep that. The next one in the holiday set is this one right here, which is this is in Hot Chocolate, and it's a beautiful brown shade with like some pink reflect in there. Absolutely gorgeous. I didn't think I would love this shade, but it actually has become one of my favorite shades of lip gloss, so it kind of opened my mind to try new colors of lip gloss. But yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. Another Fussy. We're keeping her because she's not very used. All right, so this one is probably my least worn of glosses just because I don't wear hot pink very much. But if you want a Barbie lip color, it's still on the sheerer side, but it does have some pigmentation, so that's why it doesn't get the most use out of my collection. But I still want to keep this in my collection just for those times that I really want to amp up the pink in a look. And the shine in this one is just so gorgeous. This pink shade is called Pretty Please, and it's just so stunning. I mean, look at that glitter. The next one in the holiday set, this one is called Cherry, and I may actually declutter this one because I really don't wear red glosses very often. I don't know. It's just so pretty though. You know what? No. I'm saving it. I'm saving it because I already have an idea of what I want to use it for, so yep, I'm saving it. But the glitter just got me. Like this orangey, goldish glitter in here. Yeah, I'm keeping it. And then we have Confetti. And this is kind of an iridescent, kind of bluish shift gloss. This is so gorgeous. I mean, come on. It's a very unique shift to it, and I don't have a lot like it. So for that reason, I will keep it. I think I'm keeping all of my Fenty's. Yeah, I think so. This is, again, my favorite formula of gloss, so that would be why. This one is in Diamond Milk. This one we got in a BoxyCharm, and I don't use it as often as the other ones, surprisingly. I would have thought a clear gloss I would reach into most often, but I still really love it. And for certain looks, it's just gorgeous. I mean, you can just add it onto your natural lips, and they'll still look gorgeous, so keeping it. So yeah, I've decluttered one Fenty gloss, and that's only because I used it to the bottom. So as you can tell, I kind of like that formula. All right, this is the speed round. So this is the Steve Laurent lip gloss, and I actually got a lot of good use out of this. But now that my collection is a little bit bigger, I do not have a need for it anymore. It was okay. I mean, I liked it. It wasn't sticky. It smelled like vanilla. But it's just not my favorite anymore, and I got it in a BoxyCharm, and yeah, for that reason, it's gonna be decluttered. Also, another BoxyCharm product here. This one is from Vintage by Jessica something, Liebskind. I don't know how to pronounce that, I apologize in advance, but this is a gorgeous pink color. It's just, it doesn't have a great scent to it. I opened it up, I never actually used it, so I might just try to find someone who actually would take it off my hands, just because I have so many lip glosses that I love that I have no room for this one anymore, and I'm trying to kind of break down my collection a little bit, so for that reason, decluttered. Alright, so next up we have, this is the Pixie Beauty lip gloss, High Shine Gloss in Peony Bloom, and this one's pretty nice. I have not gotten a chance to use it a lot. I did get this in PR, so I'm going to keep it and test it out a little bit longer just till I can actually form an opinion on it. It is a plumping gloss, which is the reason that I don't reach for it a lot, because I'm just not a huge plumping gloss kind of gal. I don't like my lips tingling. I mean, it's not really tingling. It's kind of a cooling effect, but I'm just not a plumping gloss kind of gal. But I'm going to keep this and use it a little bit more before I decide. Speaking of a plumping gloss, we have the Buxom. This is, I got this from TJ Maxx. This is in shade Selena, and it has, again, this kind of bluish shift to it, very similar to that Fenty gloss that I showed y'all before. This one, I got it at TJ Maxx, so I didn't pay full price. I did actually get a lot of good use out of this, but this is really plumping. And this shade, like for the Fenty gloss, I prefer the Fenty gloss formula over the Buxom gloss just because this one is very plumping. And again, with the cooling effect, it's just not something I normally reach into. Should I keep one plumping product? You know what? I am gonna keep this Buxom one just because look at this shift real quick. Like it goes like to purple and pink and then to blue, which the Fenty one does not have that shift in it. So I feel like this one might be really fun for certain looks, maybe for Halloween and for Christmas time. So I'm gonna keep this a little bit longer. So I also have this little baby of the Buxom gloss, and this is I think this is in shade Celeste, and it's a gorgeous nudie kind of pink, kind of similar to the Fussy shade in Fenty, and it's just a little baby trial size for the Buxom gloss. So I'm going to keep this just because it's a cute thing to kind of throw in my purse. Plus, it's a plumping gloss, and it's a sparkly pink, so I actually will get more use out of this shade than I will the other one. Okay, so next up I can see some that we're gonna declutter already. So, Lime Crime. I don't have a lot from Lime Crime, but I did have a set of lip products that I got at TJ Maxx a long time ago, and I haven't touched it. So, there's that. This is the Wet Cherry Gloss, and this is in shade Berry Cherry, and it's kind of like a purpley lip gloss. The shade I don't wear very often. I love the smell of cherry, but it's just not something I reach for. The purple lip gloss is just not my thing. So for that reason, I'm gonna declutter. And then up next we have the Lime Crime Diamond Crusher. This is the Diamond Crusher lip gloss in Over the Rainbow. And it's a really beautiful gloss. It has a great shift to it. I just don't love the formula very much. It's just not my favorite. So yeah, I'm gonna declutter that one. And then this is a Diamond Crusher one in Unicorn Queen. And it's like this purple bluish shift to it. And it was really gorgeous, but I just never really reached for it. And I'm not a huge fan of the formula. So both of those are going in the declutter pile. Okay, so, I'm gonna put that over there. So next up is the e.l.f. Retro Paradise Lip Gloss, and this is in shade Tropical Fruit Punch. And I actually really enjoy this gloss. It's really pale on me, and I'm really pale, but it's really pale on me. And I still like it though. It actually smells really good. It feels really good on the lips. I don't know, I like the glitter in there. It's kind of got this like subtle, like this really subtle orangey kind of gold in there. It's not too sparkly, so it looks very natural on the lips, but not sticky at all either. So I really like that, and I'm gonna keep it. Here is the Iconic London lip gloss, and we got this in a BoxyCharm, and I'm actually really glad that I got this in a BoxyCharm and not, because I was really tempted to purchase this on my own, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because I was not a huge fan of this. It's a plumping gloss. I don't know if this is the same formula as if you would get it from Iconic London, like the actual brand site, but it's really beautiful packaging, and I was hoping to love it because I really like this color. But the applicator is not my favorite. It's really thin and weird and kind of stiff, and it's not my favorite. And then the gloss itself isn't the greatest, so I'm just gonna declutter that. Next up is the Colourpop Villains. This is the one that came in the Maleficent collection. This is My Pet, and it's a gorgeous purpley shift kind of gloss to it, and it actually really is beautiful, but it's so worn. It's old now. The writing's coming off. The applicator's all crazy because I've used it so much that it went in and out and in and out, and the brush just got all crazy. So I don't really like the brush applicator for the lip gloss, but this was a really cool collection. The eyeshadow palette for Villains is actually one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes in my collection, but the lip gloss was just not something that I reached into every single day, but whenever I did, I really enjoyed it. But I think it's time to go. Next up is a Merle Norman, and you probably haven't heard of Merle Norman before, but I actually really like their stuff. This is in shade Diamond Diva, and it's a really nice gloss. It's just not my favorite. I have a bunch of glosses and this one just doesn't really stack up to it anymore, but in the early days of makeup, this definitely was a great pick, and I still like it. It's just really old now, and yeah, time for it to go. Next up is another BoxyCharm product. This is the Becca Glow Gloss, and not my favorite shade, not my favorite formula, just really big and bulky in my purse, and just overall not a huge fan. So this is going in the declutter pile. All right, next up we have two Nars Velvet Glide lip products, and this shade I really do like. Okay, so it's shade Le Palace and Swing, and I have no idea if I butchered that other name, so I'm sorry. So we have this like nudie cool mauve pink shade, and then we have this blue red kind of shade. The red I really like. I don't have very many reds, so I feel like I need to keep this because I don't have any true reds in my collection, so I think I am gonna keep that one. And then this shade right here, I have a ton of stuff in this shade, so I don't think I need it. Like, honestly, this is my go-to shade for anything, so I don't really need another one, but the formula is just okay. It's really pigmented, and it's kind of like a hybrid between a lipstick and a gloss, but more on the glossy side. And it's pretty, but it's not something that I would go out and repurchase. I got both of these at TJ Maxx, so yep, I'm gonna keep the red and I'm gonna declutter the pink one. And now we have Marc Jacobs. These two are the Enamored stick lip glosses. They're like, they're actually a stick like this. So they look like the normal lip gloss, but I actually prefer this method of application much better. It just feels like really hydrating on the lips, and I love it. Whatever is different about this formula, I love it so much. So I have shade, this is Honey, and it's like a brownish nude shade. And then we have, this is Mocha Chocolata, and this is my favorite one. I've repurchased this twice. I absolutely love it. I get compliments every time I wear it. It really fills in the lines of your lips. It makes them look so nice and juicy, and just, it takes your lips and just amps them up. And that's what I love. So both of these are staying. I actually got this one in a Boxy pop-up sale, and then this one I got at Sephora for regular price, both times, because I did repurchase. And now we have this little baby lip gloss from Marc Jacobs. This actually came in a set. It came with a little lip liner and a lipstick, and this is just, it's a cute little travel size, but I don't actually use it very often, so for that reason it's going to be decluttered, just because I have two other full-size kind of Marc Jacobs lip glossy products, so I don't really need this one in my collection. And then lastly, I have this one. This one I got at TJ Maxx. The color just drew me in. I don't have anything in my collection like this, but I have not touched it. I really haven't. I have not touched this lip gloss. And I got drawn in because I love the Marc Jacobs Enamored gloss sticks, but this is the actual lip gloss, and it wasn't my favorite. So, yeah, that's about it. I love the packaging, so I almost don't want to get rid of it because of that, but I don't want to keep something just for the packaging. I got to get myself out of that mindset. All right, so that one's going to be decluttered. All right, now, lastly, for the glosses, these four are staying. These are the butter glosses in all their glory. So I absolutely love each and every one of them. I love the formula. I love the colors. I love how pigmented they are. I'm just not sticky at all. They smell really good. They feel really good. I would get every shade if I could. So there's that. So I am not decluttering any of these. They're $5 a piece and they're perfect. All right, so that is all of my lip gloss products. So, wow, I cannot believe that. That was a lot of gloss. I didn't realize that I had that many. But, would you look at that? They all fit in this little drawer, and that's exactly what I wanted to happen for my lip glosses. So, yay. Success. Alright, so before I move on to liquid lipsticks and regular lipsticks, I have a few like hybrid products that I don't really know how to classify. Okay, this is the NYX Filler Instinct, and this is a kind of like a glossy stick, kind of like the Marc Jacobs, but a little bit more lipstick-like than the Marc Jacobs. This is in shade Beach Casual, and I absolutely love this color. This is always in my purse. I love it so, so much. It looks like a light lipstick. It's not as heavily pigmented as a lipstick, and it also has a kind of glossy sheen to it, so it's kind of in the middle, but it does a great job of filling your lips in, filling those lines in. I mean, I just love it so much, and I'm going to be repurchasing it when I am out of it. So that is a keeper. And then the other hybrid kind of products are my lip balms or lip oils. So I have the NYX this is the NYX This Is Everything lip oil. I loved this for the longest time, but it's just old now, so I have a feeling I should get rid of it. Just because I've had it in my collection for so, so long. It's probably disgusting. And then we have the Sugar Rush it's Tarte's sister brand, Sugar Rush, and it's a lip oil, and it's in shade Fresh Pressed, and it smells so good. It smells so fruity. I really enjoy that, so I'm gonna keep it just because of the smell. I know that's probably not a reason I should, but hey, it's my collection. All right, so next up is this is the Bite Beauty Agave lip balm. And it's actually really nice, but it's just really soft. Like, see how it's kind of tilted a little bit? Well, not very much, but it's just really messy. And I actually have the big, like, pot version of this, not the stick version. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. I have the lip mask, and this one's kind of similar to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this just because I haven't touched it in a very long time. Alright, next up is the e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm. This is relatively new, and I love it so much. The only thing I would say, e.l.f., is different packaging, please. It is so thick in here, which is great. It's very similar, I've heard, to the Summer Fridays lip balm. Super, super thick, very hydrating, really lovely. The pigmentation on this is beautiful. This is in shade Tough Cookie. I absolutely love this lip balm, but I wish it had a different applicator because it's literally just a squeezy tube, and it takes so much effort to squeeze it out of here. It's crazy, and you only need the tiniest, tiniest bit. Like, don't add too much because it'll get real thick. But it's really beautiful, and I love this, so I'm going to keep it. And also, I have like 5 million of these. This is the Carmex Classic Lip Balm, and it's a go-to. It's just great. I love it. I know it's probably not the best for your lips, but I don't know. It's worked for me, so I don't know. So this is the e.l.f. Sheer Slick, and I'm gonna try to find a friend who will like this shade because the shade didn't work for me, but I have actually used it, so I don't want to just throw it away after one use. This is Jammer Jelly. And I don't know if I said that wrong, I probably did, but it's kind of like a really hot pink. And I'm just not a lip stain person anyway. It says it's a sheer color, but this shade is a lot for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and declutter that, just because I haven't touched it since. That is that. All right, so I think we're gonna go with liquid lips first. I'm gonna try to do like speed round, because I feel like I do actually have a lot. I didn't realize I had this much. So here is my liquid lipstick collection. Sorry, my camera's a little shaky, but here's my liquid lipstick collection, and we're gonna start with this one, which is a BoxyCharm product again, which you might be noticing a theme here. A lot of the BoxyCharm boxes, you know, the products that come from them, I don't get to pick the shade, so, and I also don't get to pick which products come in there, so the fact that some of my products that I'm decluttering are from BoxyCharm shouldn't be surprising. But this is the Stay All Day liquid lipstick, and this is in shade Rubino. And I actually have a friend who says she loves this formula, so I'm gonna see if she wants it because I've only swatched it. I haven't actually used it. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if she wants this, but it's almost brand new. Next up is Ofra. This one came in an Ipsy. This is the Ofra Madison Miller collaboration, and this is in Oh My Rai Rai, and beautiful color. Just not my favorite. I don't know. I think I got a bad one because it had a weird smell when I first got it. And I've tried other Ofra lip products and I liked them, but this one just wasn't it for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one, as well as this shade, which I got this in an Ipsy also, I believe. It was either Ipsy or BoxyCharm. This is the Santorini Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick, and it's just this like metallic pink color that I absolutely never wear, so nothing wrong with the formula, just the shade is not for me. So sorry Ofra, I love you, but like this just wasn't for me. Oh my gosh, I forgot to talk about this. So for lip glosses, I actually do have an Ofra lip gloss. It's just a clear lip gloss. I'm going to keep this one because I don't have any Ofra lip products. So yeah, I'm gonna keep this one. Okay, so next up for liquid lipsticks, we have Sugar Pill. This one actually a friend just gave me because the shade didn't work for her. I actually really like the shade. The only thing I'm not sure about is the glitter in there. It's like a glitter flip almost. Like when you press your lips together, the glitter comes out, like shows up. And I like it, just not for an everyday kind of thing, but I do enjoy it. And I actually really like the shade. So this is in shade Pillow Fight. And yeah, I like it. So I'm gonna keep it. Okay. BoxyCharm yet again. This is the Nudestix Magnetic Lip Plush Paints. I haven't used this yet, so I'm gonna give it one more shot, and if I don't like it, then I'm gonna declutter it, but I haven't used it at all, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it. And since it is my like go-to lip gloss, it is my go-to shade, so I am happy about that, so I'm gonna give it another shot. This one. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick, and this is in shade Crush, and I got this at TJ Maxx, and this, I don't know how it's not empty. I use this so often. I don't know how it's not empty. This color was perfect for me. I will say it was drying though, looking back on it, but it's a beautiful shade. I really got a lot of great use out of it, but it's just really old now. So time for it to go. Next up, my one and only Kylie Cosmetics product. I think I may have the lip liner, which I don't even know if I still have it because it came in the kit together, but just not my thing. It was really drying on me, and this is in shade One Wish, and the shade was beautiful, just a little lighter than I usually go, but it was just really drying on me. I did not like it, so I'm gonna give that to someone else. Here we go, Trestique. I actually got a lot of use out of this one. I didn't think I would. It has a primer inside, so at the bottom it has like a little chapstick looking thing that's like primer for your lips, and then you take the cap off and get to the actual lipstick part of it, and it's this reddish shade. I mean, like it's a very like berry toned red, but it was nice. I got a lot of use out of it, but it's kind of older now and I haven't reached for it in a very long time, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that just because I actually have, it's not a liquid lipstick, but I actually did just get this little set of 4 Trestique pencils in my last, was it premium that I got this? I forget which one, they all kind of blur together. But I'm gonna keep all 4 of these, so yeah, that's why I am decluttering that one. But I went over the shade names in that BoxyCharm video, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and check it out. But yeah, so I'm keeping these little guys. I actually do have a Lime Crime liquid lipstick, and I actually liked the formula of this. It was very comfortable, but it's kind of separated now, and it's just time to go. Kind of the same concept as the Trestique pencils. Here are the Marc Jacobs pencils. I am actually going to declutter all 3 of these. I have not touched them since I got them at TJ Maxx, so they're gonna go. This is the Nars Power Matte Lip Pigment, and this is in American Woman. It's hard to see in here, but it's kind of separated, and it's old, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. It was just really runny. I'm not a fan of it. I got this as a perk for Sephora, and it just wasn't my favorite, so I'm just gonna go ahead and declutter that. All right, so we have 4 Dose of Colors lipsticks. These are the liquid lipsticks, and this is in shade Date Night. This reddish color here. This one is in shade Warm and Fuzzy. This is in shade Bear With Me. And this is just like a cooler toned version of Warm and Fuzzy. And then this one is Lazy Daisy. This is the first one I got. I got this in a BoxyCharm. This one is my most used. I fell in love with it and I had to get more shades. And then this one I actually got in a BoxyCharm as well. But the two in the middle I actually bought myself. So, I don't need all of them. I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to Lazy Daisy because it's almost empty and I don't need it just sitting around collecting dust because it's empty. And I think I'm gonna keep maybe one of the neutral shades, and I think I'm gonna go with Bear With Me because it's a little on the cooler tone side. And I'm also gonna keep the Date Night one just because I don't have a lot of reds and I do need some reds. But this one is going to be decluttered as well. All right, now we're to the controversial section of my liquid lipstick. This is a controversy section. So this is from JSC. If you know, you know. But I would like to say that I'm gonna declutter these, but I did spend my money on these, okay? And I actually really like them. Not the brand, I really like the formula. And I'm gonna keep them because I do like the formula and I wanna use them. I'm actually wearing one today, and they can also be used as liquid liners, which I think is really wonderful. Like this green, I use it around Christmas time as a liner. Also, this white is an awesome liner as well. You can see I've used it for that reason. Also, it's great if you wanna lighten up any lipstick color. It works really well for that. And this red is an absolutely gorgeous red. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, but I'm keeping them. I'm keeping them. Yep, I'm keeping them. And this packaging, like this glitter packaging, like I know the brand is not great for me, but I want everything to look like this. Just be covered in glitter. But yeah, these are staying. But yeah, the JSC ones are staying in my collection. So I am sorry, but they are. So I actually decided, because it's already 37 minutes in, I'm going to split this video into 2 parts. So I'm going to go ahead and do lip liners and lipsticks, the solid like cream lipsticks, in the next video. Yeah, because this is just really long and I don't want to make y'all sit here forever to watch just a video about all my lip products. So I'm going to go ahead and split it up. But that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, everyone. This was actually really, really good to do. I've been putting this off so much just because I had so many lip products and they look nice to have, but I don't want to keep things that I'm not using. I feel like that's wasteful. I feel like I could just give it to someone who really wants to use it if I haven't used it yet, or if it's something that I've used up and I just need to throw away, then just to get rid of it and do it. So I think most of it is just laziness, honestly, because I need to go through my stuff. But I did want to make sure that I show off my collection before I declutter, but doing the declutter at the same time I actually kind of like. It makes it a little bit longer though, so that's why I had to separate it into 2 parts. But I hope you will watch part 2 when it comes up. But thank you so much for watching part 1, and if you enjoyed this video and can't wait to see the next part, let me know down in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. Please do remember to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy watching me, watching what I do, enjoy the videos, you know. But thank you again for clicking on this video, and please remember to like and comment if you want. It does boost engagement and helps girl out, so if you feel so inclined, please do. But that's all for today, and thank you so, so much for being here with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Can you hear my heartbeat calling? Can you feel the love we're falling? Just take my hand and take me home tonight. Throwing caution to the wind, I'll take a chance and let you in. Just take my hand and take me home.